You were absolutely fantastic, little brother. It's time for you to relax now. Master of the sect, I assure you, I have upheld our honor. Absolutely not. You revealed to them the essence of the true iron-willed spirit. Fantastic work. Once you've had a moment to recuperate, indulge in this top-tier metamorphosis. The Iron-Bone sect's arrogance is undeniable, but their sheer grit. My word, those guys are unbelievably tenacious. I reluctantly have to acknowledge this, but whether it's their mindset or the way they've been trained, our sect's disciples truly fall short in comparison to theirs. Master of the sect, this Iron-Bone sect is a far cry from the one you described to us. Bah! A stroke of luck snagging a promising student. But one bright spark won't erase their rotten core. We'll see about that. To cultivate such devoted followers, it's clear that sect leader June's organization possesses remarkable skill. I've re-evaluated my perspective on that gigolo just a bit. Oh, how I long to catch a glimpse of sect leader June in person T/N. She's visually impaired, he's slender, pale, and has a strikingly sharp nose. It appears that Lord Shi of the palace is thoroughly enjoying himself over there, doesn't it? Let the next battle begin. Behold the Holy Spring sect, as Qin Linfeng bravely rises to the challenge. Hey, little sister, where are you off to? Aren't you curious to see your admirer in action? The Iron-Bone sect has yet to taste defeat in any match. What's there to see? Prepare yourselves, for the Iron-Bone sect and the electrifying Xiao Juiji are about to unleash a whirlwind of action. Little sister, you. Quiet now. I was completely blindsided last time, but consider this my official declaration of war. I should caution you, I am a devoted follower. I'm a far cry from those sycophantic inner disciples you met earlier. Oh, honey, you're a bit of a chatterbox, aren't you? Do you honestly believe I wouldn't realize that all the disciples of the Iron-Bone sect concentrate on honing their physiques after witnessing so many battles? Only a fool would continue to confront you directly. The mighty seal. This martial arts mastery is absolutely breathtaking. I'm relieved to see the Holy Spring sect hasn't completely fallen apart. Not even the most elite martial arts techniques can leave a mark on you, can they? But honestly, I saw that coming. The magnificent spirit seal transcends being merely a technique for striking down foes. It's those internal wounds, isn't it? They actually managed to disrupt the flow of my energy for a brief moment. Ha 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 ha. Your reflexes are lightning fast. But let's see how much punishment you can really take. Devour this. Qin Linfeng's skill has reached new heights as he flawlessly performs two powerful spirit seals at once. Is that all there is? You truly possess more strength than I anticipated, yet. Have you ever wondered what makes it so special that it's referred to as the Great Spirit Seal? Quite decent. However, it does fall a bit short of its full potential. Let's throw another one into the mix. You scoundrel. That's Madara Uchiha's in release, you're brazenly stealing it. Sect leader, please, for the love of all that is sacred, restrain yourself. My goodness, I'm going to have to trademark a whole slew of new skill names. Anyone who even thinks about copying them will face the full, terrifying wrath of my legal team. They'll be begging for mercy. Consider it a taste of my world's most formidable legal power, a force so strong, it makes Disney look like a playground squabble. A solitary spirit seal of this magnitude possesses an overwhelming force of 75 tons. Having two of them means a staggering 150 tons. Still, he clings on with remarkable determination. Xiao Zuiji's power is utterly breathtaking, yet his intelligence leaves much to be desired. Ha! What a disaster. Take a look. The disciple of the Iron-Bone sect is completely overwhelmed. I can almost sense his defeat is just around the corner. Didn't you mention that same thing in the previous rounds, O wise leader of the sect? Please, just be quiet. Whenever you burst into laughter at the Iron Bone sect, my followers start to falter. You should really think twice before letting those wretched words slip from your lips, or there will be consequences. Just look at him. He's about to give in. With that cursed tongue of yours, can you please stop putting a spell of misfortune on my students? Oh, how unfortunate for these naive folks who've never had the chance to endure 9 long years of mandatory physical education. Since 1954, China has implemented a 9-year compulsory PE curriculum. It's almost comical how you can't even predict what's coming next when he's already struck that pose. 9 long years of compulsory gym class. What on earth is that all about? And what is that peculiar object he's gripping? Please don't tell me he's actually considering using it to catch Lin Feng off. Guard. Is everyone set? Get in position. Brace yourself. Is he seriously using his hips to hoist those colossal spirit seals? And they're saying that's not even his peak performance. Unbelievable. Is that all you've got? Those pathetic, overblown parlor tricks? You might as well just surrender and let me take you down. What a magnificent spirit seal. It feels so fragile and unsteady. This isn't great. I've exhausted a significant amount of my spiritual energy crafting those 2 seals just moments ago. WW8. Is this really happening? Visualize. What's that? Did you just say something? Hey, could you please guide me to the enchanting land of Morong? The disciples of the Holy Spring sect are truly underwhelming. Their personal students struggle to defeat a body refiner from a mere 7th grade sect. Could senior sister actually snag those 2 powerful spirit seals? Ooh, I'm doubtful. Highly unlikely, I'd say. No way, Jose. Xiao Zuiji. Oh, my goodness, it's absolutely phenomenal. A true masterpiece. Oh my god. A decade back, within the walls of the Murong estate. Exiner, your grandfather has discovered a wonderful partner for you. Xiao Zuiji is his name, and he possesses remarkable talent along with an incredible work ethic. Ugh. I've never even laid eyes on the man. How dare Grandpa just shove me off to some complete stranger? Grandpa is quite the villain. Huh, does Exiner doubt Grandpa's wisdom? That young boy possesses incredible potential within him, and he radiates a remarkable spirit of determination. Grandpa's gonna be a legend. He's destined for greatness. 2 years hence, I'll storm Lily Saint, and they'll pay for what they did. My world shrinks to just you. Are they finally arriving? The reputation of our Sacred Spring sect has been so tarnished that it's on the brink of being completely shattered. I practically screamed at them to get their butts over here, pronto. Elder, what monumental occasion is unfolding this time? Seriously? You dragged us out of our secluded cultivation. Unbelievable. Oh my god, Sect Leader June. How about we add a little excitement to the next round? The sect leader's words were cruelly, unnecessarily harsh. Why would he label us as the most unruly students? It just means our team has the power to infuriate our rivals to no end. Isn't it you who's constantly boasting about your lack of shame? Oh, but it feels so awkward when someone else points it out. As per the insights shared by our younger colleagues, the Iron Bone sect certainly presents a formidable challenge to tackle. We will be reaching out to the disciples of the Iron Bone sect for their guidance. Spare us, you merciless giants, our pride hangs in the balance. I am Gu Chaojiu of the Holy Spring sect, embodying the essence of dawn. I am Gu Wanwu of the Holy Spring sect, symbolizing the tranquility of dusk. OMG. Twinsies. Never seen anything like it before. I'm Su Xiaoma, and this is Li Fei. However, when it comes to aspects like appearance, you've got to claw your way to that. They move with incredible speed. You two are lagging behind, your strength just can't match our pace. Absolutely disappointing. Li Fei and Xiao Mo. A breathtaking, unforgettable pairing. We're in deep doo-doo. I sensed it right from the start. Yet, why does it feel so unsettling when my strikes hit them? There's something unsettling about old Faye. Do you sense it as well? I can truly sense it. The rush when our kicks land on them. It's such a thrilling sensation. So intense. Your incredible speed commands our respect. We, as your brothers, feel a deep sense of shame. It seems to me that none of our attempts have managed to break through their solid defense. Unbelievable. Our attacks. They barely registered. If Li Fei and Xiaomua fail to recognize their opponent's deceitful tactics in the near future, they might as well prepare themselves for a grim fate. I can't hold it against them, though. This phrase, prepare the neck for the axe, vividly captures the essence of bracing oneself for impending doom. In the dark days of the medieval era, it was customary to cleanse the neck, often with a splash of wine, before the grim finality of execution. Although I can see past their cunning deceptions, I'm feeling just 30% sure that I can take on the two of them at once. We can't prolong this any further. It's time to give it our all. Iron will, invisible blows. Ugh, these muscle-bound buffoons are the absolute worst. Absolutely. Engaging in a fight devoid of clever tactics and cunning feels utterly hollow. It's merely a flurry of kicks and punches. This is simply a walk in the park. Pub's explosive kick. Li Fei, watch out. I understand what's happening. We've been through this before. I'll be right there to catch you. Oh, I apologize, my math skills aren't the best. I misjudged the distance. You deliberately did that, didn't you? What was it you mentioned before? Have you uncovered their sneaky trading tactics? T/N, a Chinese internet slang term referring to dubious schemes or questionable business practices. Damn right. We were ensnared, utterly captivated, from the very second the curtain rose. A beautifully intricate tapestry of both symbolism and reality. Oh. I honestly believed you knuckleheads would remain oblivious to it forever. Step right into our meticulously crafted lair, realmscans.com. Think of it not just as a website, but a spider's silken haven, a nest of intricate tunnels and airtight pockets. Far more substantial and secure than any flimsy web. Tiny critters. A intricate web woven from concentrated spiritual energy. Were they merely on the defensive before, all while preparing this elaborate trap? Ha 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 ha. You pathetic little insects, you're still just bugs, no matter how much you scurry. You've squandered far too much of our precious time already. You're trapped, pathetic insects. Your struggle is meaningless. Prepare to meet your end. Web, is it? Well, I guess I'll have to slice right through it. Hey little critter, our twisted widow silk is far more resilient than you might imagine. Whirling blade kick. This film is quite enjoyable. This is a tapestry of connections. This silk cuts deeper than my spirit blade ever could. How on earth am I supposed to defend against this? Did I just see something zoom by me in an instant? What on earth is this? Our internet connection is completely unable to handle this. And then, tada! It'll be back in your hands. An incredible acrobatic strike. Not this again. It failed miserably before. What on earth makes you believe it will succeed this time? Fire away. Hey, Xiaomua, what are you holding out for? Humph, you two really think you're something, don't you? What gives you the confidence to act so smug? The thunderous tiger strike. T/N, this iconic maneuver belongs to Kojiro Hyuga from the beloved football anime, Captain Tsubasa. The intensity of this ball is truly unbelievable. Are these two scoundrels treating us like mere targets for their amusement? Ugh. This pathetic attempt at a climax is as flimsy as a spider's silk. All we need to do is snip the thread. What on earth? Our web can't even break through their skin. Shielding those two is like facing down a god-forged weapon, utterly insurmountable. Li Fei, what are our next steps? Oh my god, can you believe that killer move we rehearsed? Absolutely, I was pondering the same idea, but I'm curious about how we can create sufficient room to make it work. That's a piece of cake. Explosive cleaves burst forth. They fused the devastating punch and the slicing kick into a single powerhouse move. Unbelievable. Harnessing the wind to amplify the flames, that's not a football strike, that's sorcery. It's undeniably a brutal and chaotic force of destruction. This scorching, agonizing attack is tearing our web apart. Brother, I fear we're on the brink of collapse. I have a chilling feeling that our end is near. Let's get our website back online, right now. Wow. It was over in the blink of an eye. How on earth can that be classified as a football attack? It's akin to enduring the agony of 1,000 searing metal rods striking your skin. Holy moly, who knew our assault had such an unexpectedly revealing consequence? Oh dear, exploding cleave shot is a tad unrefined, wouldn't you say? Perhaps we should opt for something a bit more sophisticated. Shirt rippers. But it's not really appropriate for the ladies. What if we had a scene featuring a guy taking his shirt off? A moment for the fujoshi, perhaps. I had initially planned to conceal the sect's strength and keep our secret weapon under wraps. However, I feel like I can no longer keep this hidden. This final showdown. We have to win. My Holy Spring sect's most formidable disciple. Jian Fifan, a celestial-born cultivator, blessed with a spirit root of unparalleled purity. My hands are tied. To save my beloved Holy Spring sect from utter annihilation, I'm forced into this terrible position. Forgive me, but I have no other choice. The arena was completely ravaged in the last confrontation. This movie left me utterly disappointed. 9 layers of frozen fury unleashed. Just a light breeze, hardly anything to write home about. Damn it. The setup is rigged. You're welcome. Feel free to unveil your secret weapon from backstage whenever you're ready. It should thaw out in about an hour. What exactly is the backstory of our oldest senior sister? This ice-based ability is utterly overwhelming. And if I'm not mistaken, her skill completely outmatches mine. Qian. You are truly my divine muse. The clandestine task of totally neutralizing the hidden trump card of the Holy Spring sect has been successfully accomplished. The epic mission has exceeded expectations, achieving a stunning 120% completion rate. Rewards include a powerful seal-breaking talisman, a top-tier potion for enhancing spirit roots, and a generous 1,000 contribution points. Let me go. I never imagined that Qian's bold moves would propel the grand mission to an astonishing 120% success rate. You can't pull this stunt again in front of such a large crowd. If you do, I swear I'll lose it. Totally worth it. Mission accomplished. The restraints on the host's abilities have finally been lifted. This sensation. I've truly stepped into the realm of the martial grandmaster at last. My body's buzzing with power. A spirit core, the hallmark of a grandmaster cultivator, is blossoming within me. The essence of the spirit core is created through the intense concentration of spirit energy. When it comes to absorbing, recuperating, or harnessing spirit power, it far surpasses the capabilities of even the most skilled martial masters. Prior to reaching the grandmaster level, spiritual energy manifests as qi. Yet, once one ascends to the grandmaster realm, they will each form their unique core. Everyone possesses one core, but just a single core, if it is shattered. Whoa, system. Oh, sweet heavens. Another spirit chi vortex is brewing right next to my brand new core. Honestly, I'm not really sure either. However, having an extra isn't necessarily a bad thing. Perhaps it's due to the fact that your growth has been held back for far too long. It's not your body, darling. So naturally, you couldn't care less. OMG. That insane spiritual surge just now. Sect Leader June must have hit a monumental breakthrough, pure, unadulterated joy unleashed. Your Iron Bones sect has repeatedly provided guidance for my sect's disciples, time and time again. My conscience wouldn't let me rest, I had to repay the debt, Sect Master Jun. Let your humble, Senior Martial Grandmaster offer some guidance. Sect Master Jun. Allow this Senior Martial Grandmaster to share a few insights. I, Jin Mao, am devoid of talent, having only managed to reach the 8th stage of Martial Grandmaster at this age. Based on the aura that Sect Leader Jun emitted earlier, you're at least as strong as a 2nd stage Grandmaster. Come, let this venerable elder of the Holy Spring sect witness firsthand the sheer power of the Iron Bone sect's patriarch. An 8th stage Martial Grandmaster. His raw strength must be around 150 tons. TSK. 150 tons. Looks like this old man isn't as strong as I thought. He's a legendary martial arts grandmaster at the pinnacle of his craft. Wait, hold on. Did you just call him weak, Sect Leader? Wait, it's only 150 tons. That can't be right. I left that far behind the moment I broke through, it's already been over 10 seconds. No way. I'm a grandmaster in martial arts, at the 8th stage. With the power of the dragon subduing fist, I was certain my strike would have easily surpassed 200 tons of force. Not long ago, as I watched my students clash right before my eyes, I could already feel the restless urge in my fist. And now, finally, I found the perfect outlet to let it all out. Even if you lack talent, I, on the other hand, am truly exceptional in every way. Having surpassed the Martial Grandmaster level, I catapulted straight into the 2nd stage, and now my raw power is. Wow, you're getting up there in age, but you still can't resist jumping in when someone else is speaking. TSK. Seriously, Sect Elder Jin, you really need to learn some respect. As I mentioned earlier, just before I made my breakthrough, my power had already surpassed 150 tons. By sheer chance, my cultivation technique turned out to be strength-based. Upon achieving a breakthrough, my power. His raw strength is actually 240 tons. TSK. Shoryuken. Fists of fury erupting like a chain of explosions. Who exactly is the legendary martial arts grandmaster here? You're very welcome. I'm glad you had a great time. Feel free to reach out anytime if you want to chat again. Take care. Smiling face with smiling eyes. A heartfelt thank you to Elder Jin for restraining themselves, your self-control meant so much. Otherwise, I might have been forced to reveal some of the hidden tricks I had up my sleeve. Wow. The sect leader is unstoppable. Secret weapon. Alert. A top-tier martial arts master has been spotted. Alert. A top-tier martial arts master has been spotted. Did I just step into the Winstraight family's domain or something? I just took down the elder, and now. This plays on the idea that after a tough victory, more challenges are coming. Just like the series of battles with the Winstraight family. The mighty sect leader finally makes their grand entrance. Since Sect Leader Jun hasn't even played his strongest cards yet, I can tell you're still not satisfied. As for you, Huang Quan Sect Leader, I simply can't allow my guests to leave without having fully savored their time here. If not, rumors will spread that the Holy Spring sect doesn't know how to treat its visitors. Your reputation precedes you. You must be the revered leader of the Holy Spring sect, Huang Quan, right? Based on what you've said, is Sect Leader Huang also interested in sharing some insights with me? Do you really want to see what I've been keeping up my sleeve? Please excuse my directness, but... Leader Huang of the sect. You're not prepared for this. To be able to overpower an elder from my sect at such a young age, it's truly an incredible feat. Seems like true heroes really emerge from the younger generation after all. The Dragon's Throne calls for a duel. Are you ready to accept its challenge and face the might of its fist? Old Huang, don't you think you're being a bit too bold and shameless? How could you dare strike at someone who has only just reached the Grandmaster level? Where is your honor as a peak martial arts master? Wang Donglin will never stand by and let you mistreat my dear friend Jun like this. That's Elder Wang from the Ashen Mountain sect. My withered mountain stands firm, ready to support the Iron Bone sect with unwavering strength. I got caught up with a few things earlier, but luckily, I managed to arrive just in time. With the arrival of this elderly gentleman, I refuse to let this piece of garbage get away with whatever he wants. I never imagined Sect Master Jun would have the support of a peak martial grandmaster. But if you think you can simply walk away after humiliating my sect just because of that power, you are gravely mistaken. Huang, you damn old fool. Think you're playing tough, huh? Come on, let me show you how it's really done, old man style. Elder Wang, don't worry. I'm ready to take on this challenge. Are you certain, my dear friend Jun? While Huang Quan may be vile and utterly contemptible, there's no denying the raw power he wields as a peak martial grandmaster. Believe me, the secret weapons of my Iron Bone sect are more than enough to handle this challenge. This is the first time I'm getting such a close look at this magnificent Azure Dragon Crescent blade, and I'm completely awestruck. It radiates an aura of emptiness, giving off the impression that it could single-handedly halt an entire army. Little friend Jun is quite bold. I can't help but hold him in higher regard more and more. Isn't youth defined by its daring spirit? Just a heads up, you should know that Huang Quan's dragon-subduing fist is nothing like the one you saw Elder Jin use. It's on a whole different level. He transformed the originally domineering and intimidating fist technique into a ruthless and menacing one, yet its power is certainly not to be underestimated. To master this technique that leans towards the yin, he made a sacrifice that few men would ever dare to make. Do not underestimate him. T/N, Dongfang Bubi is a notorious figure from the novel The Smiling, Proud Wanderer. To master the Sunflower Manual, he made the ultimate sacrifice, castrating himself. He became one of the most formidable figures in the entire series. Are you truly determined enough? Even though we're on opposing sides, I can't help but feel a deep admiration for Sect Leader Jun. The Sect Leader stepping in personally to reclaim the sect's dignity and restore its honor is a powerful and emotional moment. Enough with your pompous little show, it ends here and now. Hand Seal Protector. T/N, the earlier translation referred to it as a hand not shield, but upon closer inspection, I realized this actually refers to hand seals. Similar to those used in Naruto. Your reflexes are impressive, and your defensive skills are definitely on point. You somehow managed to halt my assault. Your technique isn't about subduing a dragon, it's about unleashing a den of snakes. Even a mighty dragon must lower its head in the face of danger, much like how a swarm of ants can bring down an elephant. But when surrounded by a nest of vipers, only my perfected dragon-subduing fist can triumph. Arrogant brat. You have the audacity to display your pathetic strength in front of me? Conceited newcomer. Are you brave enough to tango with me? Could that possibly be a weapon spirit? The sheer pressure, that weapon spirit, it utterly dwarfs me. I came here intending to defeat you with nothing but my bare hands, but I never expected you to wield such an incredible weapon. Then I'll unleash my feelings as well. Look upon the sacred treasure of my revered spring sect. A breathtaking mirror image of the mountain. In Chinese, it's referred to as Zhenshan, situated in Shandong, China, where a vast lake beautifully captures the mountain's reflection. The peak reflected in the glass. This legendary martial arts master is utterly unstoppable. Second master, do you dare challenge him? Leader Jun of the sect, have you already run out of words? However, I must confess, this film beautifully intertwines the techniques of my two revered holy spring sects. I find its intensity and usage quite overwhelming, to the point where I feel a bit reluctant to engage with it. Wow! Second master, that mountain must be more than 600 tons, don't you think? Zhou Tsang. Is that Zhou Tsang? The legendary General Zhou Tsang. T/N, Zhou Tsang is a renowned general serving under Guan Yu, celebrated for his extraordinary skill with a variety of weapons, though it's a bit of an exaggeration. He truly mastered more than 3. He also stands as Guan Yu's trusted companion. Fetch me my crimson steed. The crimson steed, known to be Guan Yu's legendary warhorse, is believed by some historians to be a distant cousin of the remarkable Akaltek breed. A horse famous for its blood-sweating prowess and astonishing speed. Do you comprehend? The stakes soared to a whole new level the moment that horse made its entrance. He's unstoppable. I have to act now, before it's too late. I, Guan Yu, armed with a single horse, a lone warrior, and my trusty sword. I dominated the battlefield, leaving behind a mere handful who lived to tell the tale. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely unbelievable. A breathtaking spectacle of mirrored mountains. A majestic, protective shield against the world. Today, I choose not to take your life. Given that you had no desire to end my life during that previous assault. Mark my words, this is just a taste of my power. Sect Leader Huang, you'd best think twice before crossing me again. Having witnessed this, it would be utterly reckless for me to pursue the Ironbone sect. Oh dear. I was absolutely blown away. It appears that the sacrifice was merely him losing his hair. The sect leader Huang truly exhibits remarkable determination. Hey kid, you've got the chance to reclaim your body once more. That final move was incredibly ruthless. Truly fitting for someone hailed as the deity of battle. Is that really just the tip of the iceberg? Incredible. The title of the war god holds no significance for me. The reason I chose to reveal myself today. Oh, the sheer audacity. It was your willingness to call me Second Master that did it. I was absolutely thrilled to witness the Second Master smile for the very first time. This young one gets it. This young apprentice is determined to do everything in his power to help the Second Master reunite with Uncle Master Lu and the esteemed General Zhang. Oh, I can't wait for that day to arrive. Big brother. Little brother. Dear little friend June, the spirit of your weapon is an incredibly formidable force. I was completely at a loss trying to gauge the extent of its power. Oh my gods, my second master's the freaking war god. If I weren't such a pathetic weakling, his power would be absolutely earth-shattering. You've really messed up this time, my dear friend June. Holy moly, weapons bonded with weapon spirits are practically mythical. And this one? Unbelievably potent. Showing it off like that? You've just unleashed a tsunami of experts. All clawing to get their grubby mitts on it. Oh, the agonizing weight of my choices. This is hell. I'm practically untouchable against grandmasters now, but a martial king? That's a whole different beast. Holy moly. You just crushed another epic quest, and the shop's overflowing with awesome, ridiculously powerful new gear. And get this, you've banked over 1,700 contribution points. You're practically unstoppable. Even a martial king wouldn't stand a chance. Hee, reflecting on it now, I can't deny you're right, system. And since they're on their way, I might as well seize the opportunity and enjoy it to the fullest. Following this fierce clash, I'm confident that everyone has witnessed the true power of the Ironbone sect. I know countless people are asking themselves, what can I do to gain this level of power? Oh, the sheer thrill of facing foes far mightier, of defying the odds with raw power. Who wouldn't crave that strength? I can't shake this ominous feeling. I should get out of here before. With great enthusiasm, I declare that the Ironbone sect is on the hunt for extraordinary talents. We are actively seeking new disciples to join our ranks. All are invited to apply. Come forth, and the Ironbone sect will elevate you to new heights. This guy is really crossing the line. He's attempting to steal our followers right under my nose. No way. Over my dead body. Ironbone sect asterisk. Oh, I can't shake off this unease as I make my way home, my mind racing with the fear that someone could leap out to snatch my precious Azure Dragon Crescent blade. It's truly exhausting. Sometimes, having too much wealth feels like a curse. This is a wonderful development thanks to the bond of friendship shared between our two factions. Elder Wang made the kind decision to accompany us back to our home. Oh, sweet algorithms, show me the glorious, awe-inspiring treasures of the mighty martial king. TSK, it seems you're slipping back into rudeness now that the grand adventure is over. Forget it. A glorious upgrade and a triumphant mission completion. This lord's not quibbling. Oh my god, ha ha ha. Potty power to the rescue. Let's safeguard. T/N, while there's no direct translation, this charming expression is often used by Chinese parents to assist their little ones in their bathroom adventures. Smiley face. Effect of the mid-tier sect protection formation, it establishes a protective array around the sect's domain. Access is granted solely to sect members, allowing them to move in and out without restriction. Duration, indefinite cost, 1,000 contribution points. Description, the formation is currently operational. Daily maintenance will require 10 contribution points. I truly understand the immense worth of a technique capable of halting lower-tier martial kings. However, the incantation required to wield it. This is utterly mortifying. Did I really just hear the sect leader bellowing "pee-pee-poo-poo power" from the tower? Unbelievably, it was him. And right after that outburst, our protective formation for the sect actually improved a notch. As long as the followers keep replaying that cringe-worthy chant in their minds, I'll be out here enjoying my own adventure. Hey there, host. Didn't you just buy that incredible martial master pill recipe? Since you're heading out, why not swing by the AI family to gather some materials? Absolutely, that's the strategy. With the martial master pill in hand, every disciple who has been lingering at the pinnacle of martial discipleship should finally be able to push through and achieve a breakthrough. 50 martial arts masters. Laughs maniacally. That's just unbelievable. Wait, just 3 or 4 servings. Your AI family is an enormous pharmaceutical powerhouse. How is it possible that you only have that little? The reason is that all the elements mentioned here are highly sought after, yet there's a complete lack of availability. What? Sect Master June, please don't cry. I'm immediately dispatching a search party. My brilliant strategy, it's all crumbling. Sect Master June, I'm dying to see your ingredient list. Elder Wang, haven't you returned to the desolate peaks of the Ashen Mountain sect yet? Haha, now that I'm in Qingyang County, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to drop by the AI family and discuss some business matters. Wow. These elements are truly one of a kind. I must have around 50 servings of these ingredients tucked away in my spatial ring. Please, Elder Wang, I beg you to sell it to me. These ingredients are definitely all quite rare. T/N, the original mentioned some obscure ingredients that I couldn't translate, so I made a different reference. Absolutely not. I'm making Elder Wang some medicine, and I truly hope he'll accept my humble offering. Can you believe it's the legendary body-mending pill? My poor Ashen Mountain sect, we threw everything we had at it last auction, but the bidding was fierce. And 3 pills was all we could snag. Who could have imagined that our dear friend June was the brilliant alchemist orchestrating everything? You are truly keeping me on my toes with these unexpected twists. You brewed that potion, didn't you? Ha ha ha. Sect Leader June, a master of everything. A true legend. However, considering you created them, isn't that just one? He he he. This is a priceless treasure, huh? I've really struck it big with these ingredients this time. Even the packaging is so special. Haha, it's just a little side hobby of mine. Sect Master June, I will take my leave now and report back to my sect leader about our newfound alliance. That would be fantastic. My Ironbone sect is truly privileged to call you our friend. Listen, Wang, about those pills, please, keep it under your hat, alright? This is crucial. Oh, and if anyone's curious, let's just say those miracle healing pills and body-mending elixirs. Pure Ashen Mountain sect craftsmanship. Many thanks, Elder Wang, you're a lifesaver. We absolutely must get back to those pills right away. The martial master pill's creation can't possibly be rushed, it demands meticulous attention. I need to figure out how to get my hands on some seeds for the ingredients and see if Elder Wei can cultivate them in his garden. What's happening here? Wang Donglin, that old man has finally departed. I've got some extremely sensitive issues I need to discuss with Sect Leader Jun, in private. Oh, that Buzhongyao, the utterly insignificant branch leader of the Masha Demon Sect's Qingyang County branch, dares to request a blade from Sect Leader Jun himself. The audacity. A measly third-rate sect, and you're the branch leader. Seriously, your patience is remarkable. However, this isn't the first occasion where I've faced attempts from others to hold me back. You, with that air of mastery, should be a top-tier martial arts grandmaster. Have you forgotten that sect leader Huang, whom I utterly demolished, was also at the peak of his power? With only you by my side, what gives you the confidence to believe? Was he truly alone? Or was that just a desperate cry? 3 old men, your secret's safe with me, no more hiding in the shadows. With the presence of us 3 supreme martial arts masters, I fear that even Sect Master Jun won't stand a chance of getting away. Apologies, but it seems your friend isn't able to make an appearance at the moment. Being weary and advanced in age, I gently assisted him in settling down for a short rest. This spirited young lady is eager to join in on the excitement. I sincerely hope this doesn't ruffle any feathers. Is that you, Lord of the Palace? Hello, Sect Leader Jun. I was just heading over to drop by and see your Ironbone sect. I'm not sure if this is a good time for you, though. Whoa, dude. Bloodstains all over you. Seriously? That's not exactly the best look for a house call, is it? Whoa. Is this really the right moment to bring this up? I'm sorry. My students often tell me that I'm not great at assessing the circumstances. Oh, but my vision's a bit limited, you see. Hee, just a little playful jab to brighten things up. Ah, I understand now. The portrayal of Palace Lord she comes across as a bit of a scatterbrain. However, Lear has shown me the way to navigate through uncomfortable moments. Get those toxic vibes out of here, stat. Oh my god, she's completely unhinged. Let's eliminate Jun Changshao first, and then we can join forces to take on the woman afterward. Humph, how dare you, you insolent fool, to belittle my revered Masha Demon Sect. Master Shi of the Palace, we'll each have one. Huh. But I can dash. Toying with fate. You've unleashed the storm yourself. A lightning tiger in a stunning shade of purple. Absolutely, my chubby feline is still in the midst of its growth spurt. However, that little bout of excitement you just sparked was a tad too stimulating for him, leaving him feeling a bit overstuffed. Oh, honey, get ready to feel the full force of righteous fury. An electrifying surge of 10 million volts. Hee, I must say, you've truly nailed it this time. Master Shi of the Palace, I've wrapped things up on my end. Is there anything I can assist you with? Oops, my bad. Looks like I went a tad overboard with the Crimson Tide, but I can't really visualize it. Ah. Sect Leader Jun, it appears I'll need to delay my visit for a while. I stumbled upon this life plate attached to his body. If I'm not mistaken, the Masha Demon Sect must already be aware of his demise. Yet, I'm uncertain whether this life recorder can capture the poignant moments leading up to his passing. I must return and prepare for any potential assaults from the Masha Demon Sect. You might want to get ready, Sect Leader Jun. They're a third-rank sect, you know. Relax, Palace Lord Shi, my Iron Bone sect has more than a few powerful enemies circling us like vultures. Adding another Masha Demon Sect. Honestly, who cares? It's utterly inconsequential. Southwestern region of Yang Province. Wait, the branch leader passed away. What was he up to right before his untimely demise? He embarked on a daring quest to acquire a mystical weapon from a prestigious 7th-rank sect. This extraordinary weapon has the power to enable a freshly ascended martial grandmaster to triumph over an elite peak martial grandmaster. Oh my god! Only our glorious Masha demon sect deserves such an unbelievably powerful weapon. Given that a mere martial grandmaster won't suffice, then your underling believes we ought to deploy 5, or perhaps even 10, top-tier martial grandmasters to acquire this artifact and utterly crush the Ironbone sect. Wait a moment, all we know is that this weapon has the capability to slay a top-tier martial grandmaster, but who's to say that this is its ultimate power? Even though we possess numerous exceptional grandmasters, we mustn't simply discard them. Beyond that, this coveted weapon's sure to attract unwanted attention, a whole lot of it. Therefore, a secure escort back is absolutely crucial. Let's dispatch Jiang Xie immediately to recover it. Leader of the sect, are we really planning to unleash a martial king against a 7th rank sect? That feels like an overwhelming overreach. I've come to a conclusion. Relay my commands exactly as they are. Ultimately, it's all about the breathtaking impact. Right away, sir. Jiang Xie will receive your commands immediately. Jiang, that little sneak. Don't even think about undermining this mission again, or you'll be sorry. The Jiang family. I've journeyed through the Jianghu and stood amid mountains of fallen foes, ultimately claiming the title of Yamaking Jiang. Wherever I venture, everyone steps aside for this sovereign's path. Let me be perfectly clear, unclench those fists, and let them go right now. I spent the whole morning eagerly anticipating this caramel treat. Come on. You purchased this with the cash you tricked me out of, so this candy rightfully belongs to me. Swindle. Are you kidding me? It was a brilliant academic showdown. Go Huan. Lunch is served. MW. Beggar Jiang. You're not playing fair. Are you brave enough to take me on? In the last 5 years, nobody has even come remotely near to taking me down. That candy-fueled battle with a kid? Oh, Beggar Jiang, you haven't changed a bit, you mischievous rascal. I truly can't fathom what our leader saw in you. You've been assigned a thrilling new quest. Is the Ironbone sect really so formidable that it requires a martial king to wipe them out? This seems a bit over the top. It's an absolute command from the sect leader. You have to obtain the spirit weapon at all costs. I won't pressure you about your decision to quietly spare the target during your previous mission. But if you even think about, I've set up a meeting to talk about the new agricultural lands with the neighboring village. I can't postpone it any longer. I need to head there immediately. Ugh. You did this on purpose, didn't you, you sneaky beggar Jiang? Beyond the mountains lies the Ironbone sect. Our Ironbone sect's victory over the Holy Spring sect is absolutely electrifying. A resounding triumph. Cheers to us. Cheers to our beloved sect leader. Hail to the mighty Ironbone sect. Grateful thanks to our esteemed sect leader for your unwavering support and care for us all. Let me raise a glass in celebration of you. I'll only have a sip or two. I swear it won't come back to haunt me later tonight. Why must the sect leader flaunt his joy in front of me, especially after I graciously presented him with this glass of wine? It's truly frustrating. You're the one who decided to disturb them. This seat is absolutely brimming with joy today. Every participant in the competition will receive a bottle of the Aptitude Transformation Potion as a reward. I'm ready to celebrate in style tonight. I'm just a humble villager, or am I? A magnificent wolf, perhaps. Sect leader, you call this a one-night werewolf game? Honestly, your pathetic attempts at deception are laughable. Wait, are you implying that Palace Lord Shi possesses incredible strength? I'm not just weak. When I stand beside Palace Lord Shi, I feel utterly unworthy to even be her warm-up act. In a blink, she obliterated 2 top-tier martial arts masters. The sheer ferocity. Run for your lives. Step aside, you wouldn't believe just how enormous. Ahem. I mean, how bright. Oh. Is that so? You little monsters. Why didn't you give me a heads up? Did you really expect them to assist you in concealing your secrets? Absolutely not, I wouldn't even dream of it. Even if I were to become a martial emperor, I wouldn't have the audacity to do so. Did an enemy breach our sect's protective barrier? What astonishing strength. Let me find out which formidable ally. Ahem, fierce adversary has arrived this time. Oh, that, moi. Consider it a hefty discount on the upcoming beatdown. Oh Zui, my friend, you magnificent lush. Your last drunken performance was legendary. I'm craving an encore, a glorious, tear-soaked, spectacular meltdown. Senior sister, we've got hostiles at the gate. Should we bolster the sect leader? Honestly, that buffoon's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Let him handle it, we're not needed to pad his numbers. Furthermore, Elder Wei continues to savor his wine with a sense of tranquility. There's truly no cause for concern. Elder Wei. I could have sworn he was just our gardener. Fascinating. It seems a martial king has already arrived to stir up chaos. Not only is this kid Jun's prowess advancing at an astonishing pace, but his knack for creating mayhem is skyrocketing even more rapidly. Whoa, that fighting style. You're a martial king, no doubt about it. As Jiang Xia of the Masha Demon sect, I must admit, surviving a martial king strike. Your sect's protective array is nothing short of impressive. So, you've tested your mettle, and it's clearly not enough to crack our defenses. Get lost. My Iron Bones sect doesn't tolerate trespassers. We're in the midst of a joyous celebration at the moment. I simply can't spare any time to indulge you. Hey there, young man, you've certainly got a bold demeanor. I can see you're brimming with confidence in your defensive setup, am I right? Since I can't shatter it with a single blow, why not unleash double the force instead? Dragon's might. This sensation. Oh, even if you can't crack my defenses, there's no need for those tears. I never imagined a martial arts king could be so heartbreakingly sensitive. Cry. Absolutely not. I'm filled with exhilaration. At last, I grasped the reason why the sect leader entrusted me with handling a lowly 7th rank sect. This is the type of challenge that truly ignites my passion. Swift onslaught of the Wraith Dragon. Alright, everyone, it's getting late now. Let's head back and call it a day. The following day. Damn it, I've been attacking this array all night, but it hasn't even shown the slightest sign of weakening. Huff, huff, huff. Seriously, man. Trashing our stuff? That's incredibly disrespectful. Old Jiang, you do realize that I'm going to need to shell out some cash and bring in some help to cover up this pit you've created, don't you? Will my shattered sanity ever be recompensed by your infernal Masha sect? Honestly, I'm truly amazed by your endurance. You kept going strong all night long without a break. However, after witnessing your initial technique, I couldn't help but feel that it lacks a genuine sense of lethal purpose. My Iron Bone sect disciples are formidable fighters, yet we desperately need a few powerhouses to truly lead the charge. Well, what do you think, dear Jiang? Are you ready to make a bold leap into new waters? Trust me, your esteemed Masha sect has already done its due diligence on the unparalleled advantages of the Iron Bone sect. Further words are superfluous. You have seen firsthand the extraordinary strength and potential of our clan. If you choose to be a part of us, I assure you that ascending to the rank of a martial emperor is merely the first step on an incredible journey. I didn't pay enough attention to the details my boss provided, so I'm unaware of what your sect is truly capable of. My only intention was to swiftly snatch your blade and make it back in time for the conference in my village. Furthermore, my longing is far beyond what your small group can fulfill. Yet, as I find myself unable to shatter your protective shell, all I can do is remain here, patiently anticipating the moment you finally emerge. I can't accept the thought that you'll stay trapped in there forever. Everything becomes a breeze when your heart is filled with passion. I'll definitely enchant you with the wonders of my group's treasures. I've crafted 50 martial master pills, yet there are 67 elite martial disciples within the sect. The film's ambition far outstrips its resources, leaving viewers feeling utterly starved for more, a poignant emptiness mirrored by the director's evident lack of sufficient ingredients. However, with Jiang Xie lingering outside, stepping out for more isn't really a possibility. I stand no chance against a martial king, even wielding the Azure Dragon Crescent Blade. Spending a precious charge of the Disaster Saber on just one individual feels like a monumental waste. Additionally, if I were to eliminate their martial king, the Masha demon sect would undoubtedly unleash their wrath upon me. Hey there, little Long Long, so you've finally decided to wake up. Who are you, and what have you done to my precious little Long Long? You're setting the place ablaze. Oh, sweet heavens, Qin Yang's going to hit me up for more money to fix those blasted buildings. My wallet is screaming. A gentle nudge to all, as the proud owner of little Long Long, you're completely shielded from his fiery breath. Could it be that the sect leader is delving into the mysteries of a fire-based technique? Ugh, 4 pathetic trees, 3 crumbling walls, and half a roof. I'm gonna have to hit up the sect leader for a serious cash injection to fix this mess. Oh, my beloved magnificent system. You never mentioned that my outfit is no match for little Long Long's flames. Do your garments reflect who you are? My dear host, kindly refrain from imposing your own beliefs. You're deliberately trying to humiliate me. Oh, honey, you didn't ask for specifics, so don't blame me. Seriously? The sheer number of disciples crammed into that competition arena was utterly mind-boggling. Have you lost track of time? It's the day of our sect's monthly internal competition. Take a deep breath, dear host. They've witnessed everything worth witnessing. So stride forward with confidence and pride. Could you please explain why little Long Long transformed into a massive fireball? It's so bewildering. This may be a result of the young one's struggle to harness his newfound abilities after undergoing his transformation. Ah, the flames are raging higher, and I'm completely powerless to stop them. I have no option but to seek out a clear area first. Fine, I'm practically forced to reveal my treasures to these disciples. Holy moly, everyone, get out of here, now. And ladies, avert your gaze, immediately. If you want to preserve your self-esteem, it's best for all the male students to avert their eyes as well. Did I just catch a glimpse of the sect leader's bare backside? Moving aside, I'm curious about what scheme the sect leader is concocting this time. Whoa, the flames are intensifying. Everyone needs to step back. Deviant. Oh my gosh, Qian. Hold on, let me break it down for you. Look at that attention seeker. Qian, I truly didn't mean for this to happen. My adorable little Long Long is the one responsible for this blaze. That poor, misguided sect leader. Seriously, who cares about that attention-seeking maniac? Wow, it looks like they're really enjoying themselves. Whoa. A blizzard of fire and ice is about to blow me away. Oh, so you're finally ready to throw down, are you? Let's dance. Realmscans.com, this icy hot intensity is downright intimidating. Oh my gosh, Qian is seriously the best. She totally understood me, and not only that, she managed to suit the frantic little Long Long. She actually surprised me with a stunning ice armor. Hey little Long Long, I believe you've got the strength to harness your abilities now, don't you think? T/N, the quantity of claws on each limb typically determines the purity of a dragon's lineage. Traditionally, 5 claws signify the highest status, symbolizing the emperor. While some manhwa may feature dragons with up to 9 claws, I was anticipating your transformation into a fire dragon. To my astonishment, you evolved into a magnificent 5-clawed divine dragon. You've truly become a magnificent dragon of Huaxia now. Jiang Xie, do you now comprehend the true strength of my Iron Bone sect? I will ask you once more. Are you ready to be a part of our journey? An exceptional frost armor of the highest caliber. And a fire element beast that matches its strength. Yet, the most crucial aspect is, this kid definitely has a knack for striking a pose. Qian never mentioned that the ice armor's effectiveness would be so fleeting. Who on earth told you to strike a pose with that fierce fire elemental creature instead of focusing on finding some proper attire? Yet, the physique of this creep. It's surprisingly decent. Are you suggesting? Can you believe that tiny Long devoured every single piece of meat we had saved in the sect? I feel compelled to head out and grab some groceries. Alright, but tell me, why does the sect leader still have that mask on? This seat feels too ashamed to meet your gaze. Returning to the subject at hand, as long as I can fill these circular plates with delicious dishes. We could easily hunker down in this cozy spot for a couple more months. Oh, what a disappointment. I've thrown everything at it, raw strength, magic incantations, even my most prized possessions, but this stubborn array remains unyielding. Seriously? Am I really going to have to summon a freaking martial emperor to bust this thing? The tiny mouse has finally emerged from its hiding place. The hidden depths of the Iron-Bone sect. I can sense that little Long strength has surged to new heights once more. I suppose I'll have to clear out all the meat supplies in the upcoming towns to satisfy it. Dear host, there's a pressing matter on my mind that I feel compelled to share with you. Yet, I find myself torn about whether it's wise to speak up or keep it to myself. If you're unsure about whether to voice your thoughts, it's better to keep them to yourself. Since you're so eager to learn, I'll graciously share this with you. You're not a martial king just yet, so you might be unaware that every martial king possesses a realm shaped by their spiritual energy. They have the ability to sense every shift occurring within their realm. So, what you're implying is, the individual currently positioned at the base of the mountain is Jiang Xie. That little weasel thinks he can ditch me by taking a detour. Unthinkable. A pursuit of the soul. Curse you, system. I'm filled with a sense of freedom knowing that I've finally reached the pinnacle of my journey. Had it not been for that moment, I would have found myself lost forever in that very spot. However, what truly matters at this moment is, Qin Yang, fetch my spare robe from my chambers, immediately. Make sure you keep your presence a secret from everyone else. Oh, sweet heavens. 2 days of sheer sartorial devastation. I've shed more garments than I have in the past few years, combined. TSK. I hardly felt the impact, yet the pain is already overwhelming. I can only shudder at the thought of what a direct hit would have felt like. Reaching Martial King. That's a quantum leap, a whole other level of power. You're not even close, so stop stressing, kid. Keep moving forward, my little Long, I'm doing this all for you, I nearly lost my precious chrysanthemum. Is it too much to ask for a little empathy from you? Keep hacking away, you soulless beast. Oh, how disappointing. I can't step outside to grab some food. Without any meat, it means there won't be anything hearty to enjoy. How about we embrace a vegan lifestyle? What do you think? No more meat on our plates. Oh, how I adore my beloved yellow wooden chair. Lay a finger on my human. Fine, whatever. But mess with my steak. You'll regret it. And compel me to adopt a vegan lifestyle. No martial king can stop me. What in the world, did little Long actually transform into a human? Wait a moment. I need to clarify this. Are you seriously saying that this is a newfound skill you've gained through your evolution, and that your strength multiplies tremendously in this state? Oh my god, I'm calling it Dracoman form. A dragon man. Clearly, you're just a lazy goat. In truth, you embody the essence of Lazy the Goat. This iteration. Far from flawless, my friends. It needs a few more tweaks, a bit more polish before it's truly ready for prime time. Wow, you've become incredibly powerful, but facing a martial king, especially one at the second stage? That's a monumental challenge. Unless that guy's a top-tier martial arts master, I'll personally teach him some manners. Still finding my feet with this new style, but consider this a promise, payback's coming. Oh, I'll enlighten him, will I? Honey, you haven't even mastered the art of locomotion yet. Anticipate my exciting update. But why does this unsettling feeling linger in my mind? Who was that daring figure that leaped off the cliff, the sect leader? Oh, it's just the little long. That tiny dragon. But what on earth made him turn into a goat? Wait a minute, did you just mention a cliff? Oh yes, the eldest senior brother sensed the danger and constructed a barrier to keep everyone from tumbling over. Even if Sect Leader June managed to endure my attack, he must be hurting quite severely. I need to delve into the sect's meticulously crafted map. Excuse me, but judging by your imposing presence, you must be the martial arts master preventing me from indulging in a delicious meaty feast, is that correct? Are you ready to submit willingly, or are we going to have to take the tough route to get what we want? By the horns of Baphomet! This lowly goat demon flees before the majesty of a true dragon. Dragon! Is that you, the adorable little dragon that accompanied Sect Leader June not long ago? I was completely taken aback that you could transform into this version. Seriously? You think a little makeover is going to magically defeat me? Brazen. You're nothing but a mischievous little fiend. Incredibly intense. It's as if you're soaring. An elite master of martial arts. Experience the wrath of a predator driven to munch on mere cabbages. This sheer force is unbelievable. If I don't halt his advance, I'll end up flat on the canvas. Unleashing the Wraith Dragon's ultimate power. Cough cough, ugh. That ridiculous goat. Prepare to be skewered, you goat. You're a whirlwind of energy, but you dare to touch my precious long. Hee hee, oh magnificent martial King Jiang, it's a pleasure to welcome you to. Trapped within the unforgiving walls of the Iron Bone Sect's prison. Brat, you've got the nerve to show your face. Do you honestly believe those pathetic chains can contain me? You didn't even bring along your adorable little goat buddy. Don't be a fool. Your meridians are sealed. Slap. That smack was for causing my rear end pain. You took a blow from me, and yet it was only your backside that felt the sting. Trapped, you are. One last chance, then, will you surrender to this seat's overwhelmingly generous offer? Dare to defy me, and face a torment beyond your wildest nightmares. You think I'm that weak? Bring it on. Oh, how disheartening. It seems we're left with no choice but to take the difficult route. A searing, agonizing paper cut right across my fingertips. Ouch. That moment when your toes collide with the unforgiving table leg. Pure cinematic bliss. An exhilarating leap of faith. Are you prepared to throw in the towel? You're out of your mind. Is there any chance you could try something a bit more conventional? Seriously? You didn't wonder why I only got a scratch after taking that hit from you? Why not dive in and discover it for yourself? Hey there, kiddo, what game are you trying to play? Tying me up even more won't make me back down, you understand? Listen, I need a formidable intelligence network, and frankly, your sect is just too insignificant. No amount of persuasion will ever make me join your ranks. Is he hunting for a ghost in the machine, or a flesh and blood phantom? Intelligence division. The question hangs heavy in the air. Never mind that. Let's let him dive into the world of the muscle training room first. Perhaps he might open up and share more with me following this. Unleashed chaos. Enjoy every moment of your gaming adventure. Can't wait to reconnect in a day. Just a day. Hey little Jiang, your sister has brought you some delicious fish and meat. Where did you manage to find this, sis? Hee hee, your sister slyly snatched these leftovers from the restaurant, so dig in. Hurry up. Sis, you really need to have a bite too. There's no way I can polish off all this by myself. I've had my fill. Go ahead, indulge yourself. At last, I've tracked you down, my mischievous little bandit. Send that girl to the enchanting moonlit cottage. Oh, sister. Release my sister at once. Foolish little thief. This is exactly what you get for taking what isn't yours. Sis. Jiang, you're incredible. Sis. Oh, sis. This incredible force. Hold on, my energy channels are still blocked. Ah, could it have been the tantalizing aroma of the dishes and the rhythm of the music that brought my memories rushing back? Sweet child. You really have some nerve to make Duda shed tears. Hold on, that was unintentional. Even Duda's efforts fell flat. Tap, tap. I'm afraid I'll have to delve much deeper into the murky depths of his psyche. I'm dying to know what's happening at Drizzle Hall. Have they even begun to look into that issue I flagged 2 days ago? Whoosh. Oh, man, I regret spilling the beans about that swashbuckling romance. Their storytelling's evolving, a captivating drift towards the mesmerizing, almost intoxicating style of Gulong. It's a thrilling metamorphosis, reminiscent of the sweeping romance and swordplay of his legendary 5-part series, Romantic Swordsman. Wait, what? His sister has been taken, and now he's seeking the aid of the Masha demon sect to track her down. I can't help but question whether Jiang Xie is truly foolish or simply obstinate. If they've genuinely located her, wouldn't they be sacrificing a Martial King level errand boy? I'm practically forced into using these two things, darn it. Leader Jun, do you still refuse to surrender? Your chamber of torment is truly remarkable, it surprisingly boosted my physical power. Jiang Xie, listen closely, the moment you don that iron headband, your life will never be the same again. Wait, what? Once more. When have you ever uttered those words? Jiang Xie, give in to defeat. Embrace the command to wield the surrender order and firmly declare surrender to your intended target. This powerful directive will compel the target to heed your instructions, albeit for a fleeting moment. However, there are limitations, it can be invoked only a single time. For martial disciples and masters, it imposes a restriction lasting 3 months. While martial grandmasters and kings are bound for 2 months, and martial emperors for just 1 month. Those within the martial saint realm and above remain unaffected. Cost, 200 contribution points. Having dedicated an entire day to intense muscle training, there's no doubt that his strength has significantly elevated. Having such a formidable general by my side will undoubtedly make our future endeavor significantly smoother. Fear not. I'll push this diligent soul to their limits over the next 2 months until they finally come around and start to hear me out. Once those 2 months have passed, you'll find yourself completely compelled to stay. Brilliant. This apprentice was quite confused. I have a strong desire to become a member of the Ironbone sect. Forget, Master, I'm the sect leader, and that's final. Tell me, do you truly believe that the Masha demon sect will lend a hand in your quest to locate your sister? This loyal student will reveal all to the Master. Ever since I became a part of the Masha demon sect, I've been left in the dark about my sister's whereabouts. It finally dawned on me, they were using this whole thing to keep me trapped in that wretched sect. My hands are tied. The Masha demon sect is my only hope, my last desperate gamble to find my sister. Firstly, we possess a protective barrier so strong that even you would struggle to penetrate it. Holy moly, the second one. A guardian beast, powerful enough to rival a peak martial king, that's insane. In just a mere 2 days, we managed to gather all the details about you. Moreover, the Ironbone sect has the power to elevate your cultivation and fortify your physical form. You won't discover anything quite like this anywhere else across the vast expanse of Star Mainland. However, this merely scratches the surface of what lies beneath. I can't confidently promise that I'll be able to help you locate your sister. However, in stark contrast to the Masha demon sect, whose sole desire is to exploit you as a tool for murder, our Ironbone sect is fully committed to supporting you with all our resources. According to my assessment, your growth has hit a standstill due to your inability to uncover any information about your sister. I can assist you in ascending to the ranks of Martial Emperor, Saint, or even the Divine Realm. At that level, traversing the entire continent will take mere days, making the search for your sister far more manageable. Thank you, esteemed sect leader. I, Jiang Xie, am wholeheartedly ready to devote myself to the Ironbone sect. Ding! Members of the sect, 1001 out of 2000, contribution points, 1286 out of 2000. As anticipated, I must ensure he fully commits to the sect, otherwise, his involvement won't hold any value. This surrender order. It's the only thing that can possibly smooth this agonizing process. Starting right now, you're the top dog, the undisputed leader of the Ironbone sect. Come on, let's embark on this journey together and accomplish everything I mentioned, just to impress everyone. Are they assaulting the formation again? They must be the 10 legendary martial arts masters, dispatched by the Masha demon sect to aid me. They were rather sluggish, allowing me to arrive here well ahead of them. 10 martial arts masters. Jiang Xie, just how terrifyingly powerful is the Masha demon sect, really? I'm typically not one for sectarian affairs, but trust me, that sect boasts a veritable army of at least 5 martial emperors. Oh, what a pity. Hiding ourselves within the fountain isn't the answer either. The fountain serves as the respawn point for nearly all MOBA games. This seat has a scheme. I need you to go along with me for a little while, alright? This setup is incredibly powerful. Why hasn't Lord Jiang Xie emerged from the Ironbone sect yet? He's been cooped up in there for several days now. Stay calm, everyone. We still have the formation expert dispatched by the main sect on our side. We're on the verge of making our way inside any moment now. Oh, honey, no. Within the depths of this intricate arrangement, this array of formations. What on earth does it signify? Why does it give off such an intimidating vibe? Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord Jiang Xie. Come on, wake up. Lord Jiang, please tell me you're okay. Who could have done this to you, Lord Jiang? They tossed you aside like yesterday's trash. You're nothing but a worn-out cloth. Oh, my dear Lord Jiang, you're finally awake. It wasn't my doing. The one who cast you aside referred to you in that way. Oi, you lot making all that racket. Help me toss this disgusting old thing. Ugh, never mind that. It's time for us to go. The Ironbone sect boasts an impressive experience. Hurry, grab the healing potions. Just a few hours ago. Jiang Xie, I'm so incredibly sorry, but I have to betray you this time. It's alright, my leader. I've faced endless hardships to reach this point in my journey. Hee, with these scars, you can confidently step out and proclaim that a true expert is safeguarding the Ironbone sect. This will definitely make the Masha demon sect reconsider their next move against us. Sect leader, I can't shake off the feeling that you're letting your personal grievances spill over. How could you even think that? Why on earth would I take my frustrations out on you for the sake of that burn? I'm only doing this to outsmart our foes. Oh my god, what a deranged cult have I stumbled into. The Masha demon sect's main branch, a chilling, ominous presence. Oh no, is there really someone in Qingyang County capable of causing you harm? What level of cultivation does this adversary possess? It was a frail elder from the Ironrot seat. I felt utterly overwhelmed. He absolutely should be a peak martial king, at the very least. But I have a sneaking suspicion it's a martial arts emperor, a breathtaking spectacle. A martial emperor? What on earth is someone of that caliber doing in a tiny sect tucked away in the remote corners of Qingyang County? Luckily, considering your injuries and the absence of lingering spirit energy, I doubt he ever truly intended to end your life. Believe it or not, that slimy weasel actually wanted me to be his messenger, to warn the Masha demon sect against another attack. Cough, cough, the audacity. I understand. T/N, when we talk about the main branch, we mean the primary branch of a province rather than the central headquarters. In this situation, it seems that we can only extend our invitation to a few martial emperors from the headquarters to join us here. This script went completely off the rails. Seriously? Interrupting the martial emperors at HQ over this? Unbelievable. Oh, honey, let me tell you, these folks are practically drowning in leisure. Their days are a blissful blur of teacups and tomfoolery, a frankly scandalous amount of downtime. It's finished. We really dropped the ball this time. Branch leader. The main office has just issued an urgent call. Note, since the primary branch isn't the headquarters, I'll refer to him as branch leader instead of sect head. The lowly Tai Kun sect has audaciously launched an assault on one of our precious ore mines. They're demanding we send some of our best and brightest to join the fray. The Tai Kun sect certainly has some audacity. They're outright challenging us to a battle. Wow. Jiang Xie, it appears that we must set aside the issue of the Iron Bone sect for the time being. You're hurt, so please return and take care of yourself. Absolutely. I sustained these wounds while confronting the Masha demon sect. Even though it was all just a clever deception. Still, they offered me nothing in return. Sigh, what else could one anticipate from a demonic cult? Its followers are nothing more than mere instruments. I, Jiang Xie, can honestly say that I feel a profound sense of relief in departing from such a place. Absolutely. The sect leader, Jun, handed me a pair of pills to aid my recovery after I outsmarted the Masha demon sect. Jiang Xie, faced with a choice, the restorative elixir or the potency-boosting pill, he generously bestowed both upon me. Wow, a balm for the soul, maybe. I feel slightly less broken, I guess. Hee, you poor little soul, I heard they took you down like a lost pup. You're truly tarnishing the reputation of our Masha demon sect, aren't you? Leave me alone. I'm not in the mood to argue with you right now. Wait, did I really just do that? Hey, Mom. Why do you have that chicken-like appearance? How did I suddenly become so incredibly strong? It's as if my might has surged to the weight of 1,000 tons. Could it be attributed to the pill that enhances physical strength? Yet, not even the finest medication could produce such over-the-top results. This movie was a revelation. I'm so glad I saw it. Master Jiang. Home sweet home. The leader of the sect has bestowed immense kindness upon me to gain my allegiance. I, Jian Xie, am deeply grateful and will remain eternally devoted. A remarkable gesture. I can't recall ever doing something like that. That tablet you handed me. It must have been one of the sect's prized possessions, wouldn't it? This experience empowered me to build an incredible strength of over 100 tons. With this achievement, I can proudly say that I have now reached the esteemed status of a top-tier martial king. T/N, tier strength at the same cultivation level. Oh, are you referring to the body-boosting potion from our Frenzy Thursday combo? No need to fret, we have an abundance of those. Trust me, you'll see. This place will grow on you, I promise. While their cultivation might be slightly lacking, these two disciples are practically high-tier, aren't they? The sect must have poured incredible resources into their training. Luo Xiang's shocking 3-match victory over Zhang San catapults him from dead last to second to last. Unbelievable. Wait. What? You. How is this possible? Take a breath. The Iron Bone sect is brimming with extraordinary talent. Apart from the muscle-building gym and the strength-enhancing supplements, we offer a physique development studio, a spirit-refining tower, and a myriad of exciting attractions. Surrounded by such enchanting training tools, the only one you can hold responsible for not achieving at least a high level is your own lack of motivation. Oh, I almost overlooked mentioning this. This time, the aim of the contest is to select a few new inner disciples for our esteemed sect. This'll give you a damn good taste of what the Iron Bone sect is all about. Oh my god, Senior Long, that inner sect disciple, Li Shangtian. Drizzle Hall needs him. Drizzle Hall simply cannot function without him. I'm terribly sorry, Junior Li, but I'm afraid this one falls flat. Long Xiang. Viper's Blade Technique. Both are absolutely phenomenal. Oh, honey, that 1 inch shorter, 1 inch riskier saying. It's a brutal truth for any ranged fighter. The closer the enemy gets, the more your long-range advantage vanishes. Leaving you terrifyingly vulnerable, each inch lost is a nail in your coffin. With disciples this powerful, achieving 4th rank status is an absolute certainty. Elder Jiang, it appears that you still haven't grasped the true essence of the Iron Bone sect. How can you possess such a lack of ambition, given that you are destined to become the esteemed elder of the Iron Bone sect? My aspiration is to transform the Iron Bone sect into something extraordinary. Step into the mightiest sect in the history of Star Mainland. This kid's ambitions are absolutely off the charts. Wait, is Li Shangtian really on the verge of defeat? Just wait until he returns, his training is going to be intensified like never before. I feel an overwhelming sense of loss. Fantastic job. A huge round of applause to all those who earned their place as a new inner disciple. My Iron Bone sect has joyfully expanded its inner disciple count from 7 to an impressive 22. For those who missed out this time, don't lose hope. I truly recognize and appreciate all the effort you've put in. Continue to put in the effort, and you'll secure your place in the upcoming sect competition. Ugh, the Drizzle Hall completely bombed. We're toast. Master's gonna be furious. Shang Tian, are you curious about the reasons behind your defeat? It's due to the evolution of the times. To snag that victory, a new do might just be your secret weapon. Winking face. Losing to Ziyang. Don't you dare feel shame. The man's a walking, breathing encyclopedia of his sect and family's fighting styles, he's practically unbeatable. Alas, while my Drizzle Hall may only be a combat department, it's hard to fathom how we've ended up with a big fat 0 in terms of spots, just like the Medicine Hall. Well, I wish you all the best. Mocking my apothecary. Literally, your Drizzle Hall seems overflowing with pills. Perhaps a 50% reduction in your supply is in order. Oh, Master Wei, please. Don't you dare. I'm on it. I'll tend to those herb gardens this very instant. Okay, you can return to your training now, I was just playing around with you. Absolutely, sir. Whoa. When did you manage to bring a martial king into our ranks? Greetings, Elder Wei. Not only did he effortlessly perceive the depths of my training with just one glance, but he remained remarkably composed about it. Furthermore, the spiritual energy surrounding Elder Wei is profoundly hidden. Still, I can sense a menacing presence radiating from him. Are you serious? Could it be that my gamble about the presence of a martial emperor here was actually spot on? Master of the sect, I have some exciting news to share with you. Elder Wei's hands shake with anticipation, I can't help but wonder what has him so riled up. Oh my god, Back Mountain Gardens, a breathtaking cinematic journey. Seriously, what was the freaking rush? Leader of the sect, cast your gaze upon those majestic mountains in the distance. Don't you think that's... This world is graced with stunning rainbows, each uniquely shaped and breathtaking. It's a pity that social media isn't around yet, I can only imagine the hundreds of likes I would have received had I captured that moment in a photo. Sect leader, wait. That's not a rainbow. It's actually the sign of spiritual chi rejuvenation. Oh no, I've embarrassed myself once more by showing my ignorance. Once upon a time, in a bygone era, there existed a colossal continent that dominated the world. During those days, the air was thick with spiritual energy, overflowing in abundance. It was a time when anyone with even a hint of talent could rise to become a martial king or perhaps even an emperor. The relentless clash among the scholars of that era resulted in the complete fragmentation of the entire continent. The once mighty Star Mainland fragmented into numerous smaller regions, giving rise to the 13 provinces we recognize in the present day. They obliterated an entire continent. One glare from them, and a martial arts grandmaster like myself would be a pancake. The cataclysmic continental fracture shattered the very flow of spiritual chi, a devastating blow. Yet, miraculously, tiny fragments of this ancient energy survived, clinging to existence as precious, spiritual chi source seeds. These original seeds fell into a deep slumber and spread across the globe. Yet, as time passed, they gradually awakened, transforming into a potent source of pure and abundant spiritual energy. Once a source seed rejuvenates, the spiritual energy in the vicinity gathers and becomes extraordinarily rich. Each seed discovered is fiercely claimed by the elite sects of the Star Mainland. Indeed, certain sects have gone so far as to engage in battles over territories containing these precious spiritual source seeds. The Masha Demon sect serves as a prime illustration of this phenomenon. The allure of the spiritual source seed's advantages is overwhelmingly captivating. It stands as not just a sacred site for cultivation. However, due to the rich concentration of spiritual energy, it will also give rise to veins of spirit stones. The Manhwa demon sect faced a setback this time as an intruder attempted to pilfer one of their precious spirit stone veins. Spirit stones are essential for any cultivator. Having a continuous flow of spirit stones from a vein is akin to having a limitless source of wealth at your fingertips. It's such a relief that the Manhwa demon sect is preoccupied with other issues right now. This gives me the perfect opportunity to hold on to that secret weapon I acquired for another time. Hold on. Are even the highest-ranking sects going to clash over this? If word gets out, won't we end up with a bullseye on our backs? Absolutely. The vibrant five-colored lights have just made their debut. If we hold on for a few more days, they'll light up the entire sky over the mountains in a breathtaking display. What are we going to do? We're going to be crushed if a powerful sect decides to unleash its elite forces on us. Isn't it better if this whole situation just vanishes out of existence? Bloody hell, don't vanish on me. I was just kidding around. Brightly colored lights, please return. If you go, what will become of my precious spirit stone printing device? Hurry, let's dash over there and see what's happening. Venturing further into the mountains, Elder Wei, why does this creature seem on the brink of extinction? It seems that the circumstances weren't quite right for it to thrive, so it's gradually slipping back into a state of dormancy. I have a feeling that the spiritual energy in this place is too sparse, preventing it from gathering sufficiently to take shape as it should. How about this? I'll create a beautiful garden in this spot and patiently tend to it. Perhaps, in time, it will flourish once again. That's absolutely fantastic. We can also create a strategy in this area while it remains concealed. Sect Leader, you conjured that awe-inspiring, sect shielding array, surely you can work your magic here too. It's settled. We'll create a hidden defensive formation all around this mountain. This way, even if the source seed regains its power in the future, the phenomenon will remain shrouded from the eyes of the outside world. I must admit, I'm just a pretender with zero understanding of how to create formation arrays. Oh, system, I desperately need your help. You can acquire valuable treasures that will assist you in creating your masterpiece. However, the likelihood of them showing up in the store is exceedingly slim. I highly recommend reloading the mid-tier items in the shop a few times. However, it requires a staggering 100 points just to rejuvenate the mid-tier items a single time. I'm currently sitting at just 1,200 points. On top of that, I still have to purchase the item as well. Master of the sect, there are newcomers at the gates eager to become part of our brotherhood. Sweet Mother of Mercy. Our contribution points magically appearing on my doorstep. Embrace everyone without hesitation. This isn't our first rodeo when it comes to bringing new disciples into the fold. Once you experience it firsthand, dear sect leader, you'll truly grasp its essence. The news about our victory over the Holy Spring sect has been publicly revealed, dear leader. The sheer influx of people this time. Oh my God, this ridiculously wealthy lord can refresh the store as much as he pleases. I'm so jealous. A remarkable 999 fresh disciples have joined, and the contribution points have soared to an astonishing new high of 2,254. Moreover, with the sect now at full capacity once more, a fresh mission for the sect is set to unfold, bringing with it a wave of excitement and anticipation. If we successfully finish the sect mission as well, this fresh group of disciples will earn me a minimum of 2,000 contribution points. Oh, system, give me a deluge of amazing loot. I crave the finest treasures, the most magnificent prizes. Consider it done. Contribution score, 2 out of 2,000. Oh, my wallet is weeping. But hey, this was a totally worthwhile splurge. Oh, the glorious loot I plundered from that shop, sacrificing every last reward point. Every single gem is an absolute masterpiece. At last, we can savor the fruits of our labor. Unleash your inner array master. This potent elixir unlocks the secrets of formation crafting, instantly catapulting you to elementary mastery. A mere 200 contribution points, a small price to pay for such profound knowledge. I can sense a wave of understanding washing over me. This system is an absolute game changer. My understanding of array formations skyrocketed. I feel like I've been magically transformed from a clueless novice to an exam ace. After 3 years of discoveries and 5 years of data collection, the next chapter unfolds. The Mystic Sect's 32 Arrays, Enhanced Edition, offers an intriguing glimpse into the world of array formation. Authored by a renowned master from the Endless Continent. This revised version has been meticulously refined by another expert in the field. The book is thoughtfully organized into chapters that cater to various skill levels, ranging from elementary to pinnacle and even beyond. One of its standout features is the user-friendly approach, thanks to the enhancements made by the second master, making it an excellent resource for novices eager to delve into this captivating discipline. The price is set at 1,000 contribution points, a worthy investment for those seeking to advance their knowledge and skills. Armed with a basic understanding of array creation and this incredibly helpful guide, I'm practically bursting with excitement. Building my own arrays is just around the corner. Regrettably, I can only utilize these leftover items if I possess the necessary materials. It seems I'll need to venture outside the sect to hunt for them. Before anything else, let me put my newfound skills to the test by sketching out a simple 10x chi gathering formation. Listen up, new recruits. Chow time. Get your grub cards at the cafeteria, pronto. Bow down before our magnificent sect leader. Show him the reverence he deserves, every single time you lay eyes on him. Ugh. Despite knowing the theory, creating those formations proved to be quite a challenge. I could only shiver slightly and scribble down a few errant lines. Who could have imagined that such minor errors would lead to the complete destruction of the whole setup? Oh my god. What a shocking twist. I thought I was signing up for a gentle art class, but bam. Suddenly it's a full-blown chemistry experiment gone wild. Let it go. This isn't the first time my home has been reduced to rubble. Ugh, I'm still missing ingredients for the other upgrades. What am I even doing? Hey Qian, how about we embark on a little adventure together? Just you and me, no one else to spoil our fun. Alright then. Traveling another 15 kilometers to the north will lead us to the enchanting valley of 10,000 beasts. They say the mightiest beasts lurking here possess the prowess of a martial king. I truly believe we can acquire some exceptional monster cores and valuable materials. Oh honey, this is going to be huge. Is this your idea of a romantic getaway? Absolutely. It's the ideal chance for me to hone my skills in crafting formations while ensuring that the sect's property remains untouched. Seriously, having you here is like having an impenetrable ice wall, my personal shield against any coding catastrophe that might blow up the whole system. That's precisely why you're my only companion on this mission. I truly have to applaud your brilliance. Hee hee, but there's really no need to butter me up, I'm well aware of my intelligence. Let's dive in and give it a shot. Mastering the art of creating arrays requires plenty of practice before I truly feel confident with it. Qian, get ready to summon your icy barrier. Oh no. I totally botched that brushstroke. Oh my god, Qian, hurry, the ice is melting. This is just the initial area, and yet we've already witnessed countless fallen adventurers. The Valley of 10,000 Beasts is undeniably treacherous. Yet, this truly makes it the ultimate monster farming paradise. Off you go, my beloved. Let those valley monsters tremble. A new king has arrived. The deeper the hue of the area, the greater the peril it holds. This map of the Valley of 10,000 Beasts is impressively intricate. However, it's incredibly pricey. The 200 silver coins I handed over are completely gone. That was the absolute best deal I could secure after haggling. The retail price stands at 20. Armed with this map, we can finally embark on our journey. We're heading straight into the heart of the perilous territory. Check it out. That's gotta be some rich kid, a spoiled young missy out for a stroll with her maid. Seriously? They're actually heading towards the most dangerous part of the city? Unbelievable. Oh dear, a group of delicate silk trousers that have never faced the harshness of reality. I can just imagine any wild creature making them retreat in tears. Who do you think you're referring to as a young lady and her attendant? This noble is the leader of a sect. I could take down the mightiest beasts in this whole valley. I'm parched. Here you are, my dear queen. Thank you. He definitely resembles a loyal servant. Holy moly. A rank 4 beast. What in the world is it doing here? Holy moly, a golden panther. Dude, look out. That beast lurking behind you is a martial arts master in disguise. Wow. He truly was a master at his craft. Qian, didn't I mention that freezing all our foes isn't the best idea? We can't gather any resources if they just break apart. Even little Long can't savor them anymore. What a shame, I can't help but sigh. So, are you implying it's all my fault? Oh my goodness, it's scorching hot out there. Little Long is definitely going to need a mountain of popsicles to survive this heat wave. Yet, from my perspective, the real threats lurking in these mountains aren't the ferocious animals. In these lawless regions, the human heart remains the most perilous force of all. Hey little bro, I bet this is your first time stepping into the valley of 10,000 beasts, huh? Listen up, you pathetic excuse for a minor. 90% of everything you dig up belongs to us, the Blood Wolf mercenaries. Consider it, a contribution to your continued survival in this forsaken valley. We're not terrible individuals. We're merely gathering a little something for our safety. You can hold on to the rest, that 10% is yours. Make sure you don't forget this moment. Seriously, dude, what's the hold up? Your buddies are hurt, get them out of here. Why are you just lingering and gazing into space? Witnessing a robber get robbed? Now that's a twist. Give me everything of value you've got. This is an armed theft. This money's practically falling into my lap. He. Every single bandit I've taken down appears to be linked to a notorious gang known as the Blood Wolf Mercenaries. Should we discover a handful more bandit factions like theirs, our clan will be swimming in riches forever. Qian, take charge of the finances here. When we return to the sect, I'll allocate the funds accordingly. It's a traditional expectation in East Asian families for women to oversee the money, as it helps curb the guy's spending on others and creates a more balanced dynamic within the household. I spent the last couple of days crafting this protective shield. It's a miraculous gem that has the capacity to harness an astounding 50 tons of energy. Holy moly, Qian, let's crank this baby up and see what it does. Wow, Qian, what on earth have you done? That's an overwhelming amount of energy you've unleashed. With just over 50 tons, your new armor is an incredible shield of protection. It absorbs the majority of the impact. But tell me, what made you? Seriously, what's the deal with those 2 spatial rings you've been mysteriously stashing in your pocket? Oh, honey, what wicked mischief are you brewing with that? Buckle up, Buttercup. We're practically there, the next zone is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. We're bound to encounter some legendary beasts of martial arts caliber over there from which we can gather valuable materials. BRR, this location is giving me serious chills. Was that the individual who stole from you? Absolutely, second in command. That's the one. He didn't even hold back on my outfit. These two are anything but simple. And now, venturing into that forbidden territory, oh, the delicious danger. Oh, they're gonna be mauled. Seriously, those powerhouses are walking treasure chests, just waiting to be plundered. Gather round, fellas. This is a must-see. We'll lay a cunning ambush right here and catch them off guard the moment they emerge. I never imagined I'd encounter a frozen spring in such an unexpected location. This is exactly what I was hoping for to create even more frost steel swords. This journey has truly paid off. Shivers down my spine. All this chilling energy screams of buried, ancient iron, I'm telling you. I'm buzzing. This adventure's gonna unlock the secret to churning out frost steel swords like nobody's business. Yet, amidst the multitude of ice caves in this area, I wonder which one harbors the elusive cold iron. As I sift through each one individually, I can't help but wonder just how much time this will consume. How come there isn't even one creature in such a place brimming with icy energy? Oh, I'm dying to know if my system-gifted dragon-hunting monarch will be of any use here. Wow, it actually succeeded. Huh. What on earth is that? A Dukeist ice flower? I can tell you right now, it holds no real worth. I believe the dragon-seeking ruler you provided me is malfunctioning. Wait, what? How come the water here hasn't turned to ice? Wait a moment, I can sense a wave of warmth radiating from deep within this cavern. This has to be the fabled treasure that merges the powers of ice and flame. Qian, come here. There's a hidden treasure waiting for us in this cave. Beware, sect leader. Oh my god. Host, fortune smiles upon you. You've encountered a rank 2 glacial lion, a creature as elusive and extraordinary as your purple lightning tiger. Here I found myself pondering the desolation of this place. Yet, why did this treasure-hunting monarch lead me directly into the jaws of danger? This death-defying version of a dragon-seeking ruler directs the user to the most perilous spot within a 3-kilometer range. Note, the conventional dragon-seeking monarch is typically employed for locating riches. What on earth is this utter nonsense? So you're only ranked 2, huh? That makes us both martial grandmasters. How could you possibly be so conceited in my presence? I've only ever harnessed my spirit fire for cooking, so this is a whole new territory for me. I nearly overlooked the fact that it's truly designed for battle. The chilling roar of the icy lion. Captivating. Completely scorched. This noble figure is in desperate need of a top-quality ice core. Hold on a second. This frosty lion remains incredibly valuable. This is the first time I've ever witnessed that spark in Qian's eyes. It's chilling and devoid of feeling, making me feel like just another faceless passerby. 1-1, are you in tears? Is it possible that you still hold a connection to this realm? If that's the case, let's seal the deal with a contract, and you can become my loyal companion. How did she manage to pull that off so effortlessly? Shouldn't it be incredibly difficult to forge a pact with such a ferocious creature? Dude, even I needed a pokeball to snag that chubby feline for the contract. Host, seriously, Qian's ice powers totally eclipsed that lion's. It was a landslide victory. Perhaps she depended on her extraordinary connection to the elements to tame the mighty lion. But this cultivation technique Qian's mastering, it's chilling her to the bone, leaving her utterly, heartbreakingly frigid. It's more than just cold. Yet it feels utterly lacking in any emotional depth. Oh, Qian, darling. Here, take this magical pouch. It'll keep your adorable glacial lion safe and sound, and so much easier to tote around. Let's call it, Tiny Ice Bear. An ice sprite gliding on a petite ice bear sounds delightful. Come on. We have so many other places to explore. What kind of technique is Qian honing? It seems that with each use, she grows increasingly detached and frigid. If that's the case, allow me to be your Jun Changshao, your charming little prince, and I will melt away the icy barriers surrounding your heart. Hey Qian, check it out. It's a cute little pup. Qian, the adorable panda, while I'm merely a regular bear trying to catch some birds. Ugh. The situation is quite dire. If I'm unable to help Qian at this moment, what fate awaits her as she advances her skills in the future? Oh, man, I could have watched that all day. Time absolutely flew by. We desperately need to find a safe haven for the night. Listen. Water's gushing from somewhere over there, let's investigate. Right? Oh, let me give it a try. But, darling, I'm no culinary genius, so don't expect Michelin star magic. This is the inaugural experience of this spot grilling fish, so I'd really appreciate it if you could throw in some extra praise. Sound good? Qian, seeing you like this takes me back to the moment we first crossed paths. Yet, it's not the same as it once was. Today, I'm fully aware of the special spot you've carved out in my heart. You're breathtaking, just like that cascading waterfall. Stunning, yet imperious. A presence that commands attention from across the room, a breathtaking aura that captivates. Lost in your gaze, my eyes find no other. You, with your smooth words. Phew, I suppose my beloved Ice Queen has finally returned. Bloody hell. Who dares disturb this nobleman's slumber at this ungodly hour? Excuse me, it's time to take a break. I've got to get back to work in the morning, you know. Get out of here, you guys. I'll cover you. Qian, you should take a break. I'm heading back to work late to help a few folks. Alright, make sure to come back soon. 30 minutes prior, the daring Zhong Yi embarked on his thrilling journey. Boss is an absolute powerhouse. Get off your knees and help me dismantle this monstrosity. If we linger too long, other creatures may be drawn to this chaos. Absolutely, boss. Hurry, lend me a hand in taking down this bison before any other creatures stumble upon our location. Oh no, Boss E. The bats are a plague. And there are countless swarming around. I'll stop them. Get out of here, now, all of you. Run. Just leave. The longer you linger, the more you're keeping me from moving forward. Thud thud. Hey there, Brother Shui. Those arrogant bats, thinking they can stop me? Blast it all, their battle formations are incredibly effective. No more running. Fight back, everyone. We'll take them down with us, even if it's the last thing we do. Brother E, can't wait to meet again on the other side. My dear brother. Oh my heavens, are you truly intending to bring our demise upon us today, dear brothers? Please, ancient heavens, embodying the divine essence in Taoism, I plead for your compassion. I am ready to sacrifice my existence. Just spare my brothers. Man, oh man. Does this chair remind you of a forgotten paradise? I can effortlessly overpower anyone beneath the Grandmaster level now. The adventurer's bond is truly inspiring, this incredible discovery will be their saving grace. Good heavens, that third-year senior. The bat's completely paralyzed. We need to put it down, quickly. My brain's about to melt. Your symphony is a soulless, arrhythmic scream. Stop yelling. Shut your yap, can't you hear me? May I kindly ask for everyone's focus, please? The inaugural recruitment event of the Iron Bone sect at the Valley of 10,000 Beasts is currently underway. Hey everyone. May we find ourselves as brothers once more in our next existence. Wait a minute, you just mentioned the Iron Bone sect. You've got to be sect leader June. I've heard your esteemed name spoken of before. My 13 siblings and I are forever indebted to you for our very existence. It appears that my Iron Bone sect has become quite well known. So, what are your thoughts on the idea of becoming a part of my community? I'm sorry to say that we might disappoint sect leader June's hopes. My brothers and I have decided to turn down your proposal. We're independent cultivators, always on the move and never one to settle down for long. Yet, if our sect leader June calls upon us, we will go above and beyond to lend our assistance. Now asterisk and scrub them clean for sect leader June. Rejected? Asterisk unbelievable. You're compelling me to unleash my unmatched eloquence. Zhong Yi, right? I can see that you possess an incredible amount of talent. Your journey as a rogue cultivator has left you adrift, without the essential guidance and resources, which sadly prevents you from unlocking the true depths of your potential. If you had possessed greater strength, perhaps you could have rescued your 6 brothers. You should consider yourself fortunate to have crossed paths with me in this moment, but what if you find yourselves facing an even more perilous fate? In that case, you and your siblings might only reunite in another existence. These lurking perils, they'll always ambush you when you least expect it. The agonizing truth is, weakness will haunt you when the moment of reckoning arrives. Let me tell you. Could these be the guardians of the Bison Demon? Beware, Sect Leader June. Zhong-Yi is coming for you. Witness the awesome might of the Iron Bone Sect. Pay close attention, all it takes is a quick 15 seconds of boiling for that tenderloin to reach perfection. Push it any further, and it'll turn into a rubbery mess. Sect Leader June, my brothers and I are forever indebted to you for saving our lives not once, but twice. It would be a disgrace to turn away your kindness any longer. We are wholeheartedly ready to pledge our allegiance to the Iron Bone Sect. I can tell that the explanation you offered before was just a flimsy excuse. I bet you were anxious that my clan wouldn't welcome your brothers, who possess at least a hint of talent. Come on. Pour in more sesame oil. Don't forget to toss in those veggies as well. Ah, but fret not. The reason our Iron Bone Sect boasts such a wealth of talent, isn't simply that every gifted individual flocks to our banner. Oh my God, the sheer audacity. We can literally make anyone a cultivation genius. Upon your arrival at the Iron Bone Sect, seek out a disciple named Li Qingyang. Be sure to convey that it was I who directed you to him. Even though Qian Qian and I aren't part of the sect, he definitely deserves to be the top dog. Sect Leader June has an impressive vocabulary filled with all sorts of peculiar terms. Wow, host. Nailed that hidden mission, step forward bravely, a massive 500 contribution points for you. Amazing. OMG, my spatial ring storage just exploded. 10 times bigger. I'd completely forgotten about that pathetic little system trinket, I've been so busy looting everyone else's rings. Seriously, that armband-sized thing from the start. Who knew? Wait a minute, haven't I been inside this spatial ring before? This can't be right. Perhaps I could also include other creatures in there. Wow, if that's the case, this could be an absolute gem. A masterpiece, forged in the fires of cinematic brilliance. Oh my. It effortlessly slices through rank 2 beasts as if they were mere butter. It's such a pity that this weapon has an ice attribute, making it totally unsuitable for my style. I guess I'll just pass it on to Qian Qian. Qian Qian, darling, we've practically braved every treacherous corner of the 10,000 Beasts Valley, and lived to tell the tale. Our final stop is rumored to host a beast of martial king caliber. Given that no one has survived to tell the tale, there's no chart for that region. Do you really believe we could chart the territory and make a fortune off it? Oh my God. The sheer audacity of these humans, these death-defying humans. Holy moly. Hurricane wolves, evolved gale wolves, a rank 5 beast, bordering on high grade. Mind blown. TSK. Not another wolf. Why are there so many wolf-like creatures in this ridiculous world? Young Little Long harbored a profound and visceral disgust for wolf meat, the very thought made him recoil. And 100+ strong, they swarmed the screen, I'm already feeling the fatigue setting in. Hey there, host. It feels like you have a strong aversion to wolf-like creatures, doesn't it? I mean, we've got hellfire wolves, gale wolves, hurricane wolves. Why not surprise me with something refreshing? How about a mystical stone ape instead? A celestial simian, imbued with spiritual might. Even in death's embrace, I implore you, don't drag me into the abyss. And pray tell, have you forgotten something crucial? Instead of slaughter, consider this, by subduing those ravenous wolves, we could forge a formidable alliance. There you have it. A cavalry of wolves. Am I really just meant to hurt them and spare their lives, is that it? This seat boldly proclaims. Fueled by an insatiable longing, your group is now under the dominion of my unyielding Iron Bone Sect. Gather around, sweet puppies. You're gonna be spoiled rotten. Let's charge forward, let's battle with all our might. I remember those days when I wielded the lonely blade to take down a formidable rank 5 fire dragon. And now, I obliterate a top-tier rank 5 beast without even breaking a sweat. Are you prepared to take the plunge and submit? Well, at this moment, my spiritual energy isn't strong enough to compel it to agree to a contract just yet. Forget the stick, let's dangle a juicy carrot. Tell me, young ruler, have you noticed the immense strength I possess? If you join me, you'll never have to worry about hunger in the future. Benevolent smile. Is that sound coming from Qian Qian's side? Has she encountered some sort of peril? No way Qian Qian would have harmed those adorable wolf pups, not without a good reason. But those agonizing screams. Something tells me she ran into someone seriously powerful. Oh, my God, stay safe. Frozen prison. Wow, that was incredibly quick. Yet, a creature of the wild will forever remain untamed. It cannot discern between what is genuine and what is merely an illusion. Blast. That fur was practically impenetrable. Bring it on, you coward. How dare you challenge me? You scoundrel. This nobleman has arrived to indulge in every delight he desires. Seriously? A talking monkey? What in the world? You simian scoundrel. Your whole ancestral line is a troop of apes.